say we react to why everybody's calling Faze a scammer again. I don't know how he got caught the first time, what happened with the first time, but recently he got caught with these scamming allegations. But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of YouTubers I know been getting caught with this crypto scam stuff. Like this is really nothing new. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not saying I wish this on his ass, but like a lot of YouTubers been getting caught for this scam and shit. It's like it just feels like it's nothing new at this point. But let's get to the video though.
Where like the wolf is sitting crying in the corner and it's a silhouette of like a mom and dad wolf fighting. This is what the internet feels like right now.
Yep.
Mommy and daddy are fighting. Recently there's been a disturbance in the forest featuring two content creators, Aiden Ross and Faze Banks, two of the biggest, and it has the
No, I'm not gonna lie. The crazy part is his ass didn't even need the scam. Like he's already making enough money. Like, does he not see how big Faze is right now? His ass is definitely making a lot of money from that shit. Like, from the popularity Faze was just big every suit. Like, yeah, they always been popular, but nigga, they're like one of the most known groups on the internet today right now. But like how the stuff is going with strange stuff, like he didn't really even need to scam people. He's already making a lot of money already.
internet slinging mud at each other. Now, this is all involving crypto, so pay attention. There was a message that came out recently from Faze Banks letting people know that he believed Aiden Ross to be at the core of the crypto rug pull incident. They launched an MLG coin and had to address a bunch of people. So Faze Banks' words say, Aiden Ross this up. This community dumped on him buying, used him as exit liquidity. His ego got hurt, blamed Frank. Him and Frank got into it privately. Aiden despises Frank and spins and drives a narrative about Frank selling. Somehow this falls on me and threads to farm the whole situation, spin it into me selling and dumping coins. The only bad actor in this entire thing is Aiden, point blank period. And this is where the mud gets slung and it gets really...
I'm not gonna lie, that nigga Aiden's already been in a lot of situations. Like, is this shit really that surprising? I'm not even trying to hate, but nigga, based off of what I see on the internet, he's already been in a lot of situations. Like, is it really that surprising? Like, that nigga already got hella bad PR.
Really messy.
I don't want hate at all. I just want to help people. That's really it. So if you guys are telling me exactly what to do, I'm not going to make one move without your guys's.
That's kind of the whole point.
Cool.
You called me 2 weeks ago and asked, you said, I'm with my friend right now. He's saying this, he's saying that. And I said, please, Aiden, just don't.
Yeah.
Just let's do this shit the right way. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah. I'm not going to be rugging anything, or I don't want... What?
It's just retarded.
Every celebrity does that. They join crypto and they like instantly rug. But
But I'm here to stay.
Yes, you're here to stay. You're doing the right
I don't need the money. I'm doing this for fun. I swear to God I am.
How do people keep falling for stuff like this? Like, it is mad obvious. This all started when Aiden Ross got very...
Shit, Logan Paul, I remember you got caught. I ain't gonna lie. I always say this with these situations, but niggas, shoot, niggas finna forget about this shit within like a few weeks. Like, nigga, Logan Paul did that crypto scam shit. I mean, sure, people still speak up on it, but nigga, he is still, like, nigga, he's still up. Like, that shit ain't do nothing to his career. It's not like these niggas are, it's not like they finna get canceled for shit. Like, every time a creator gets caught for scamming, a few months later, people forget about it. Every time.
curious into crypto and wanted to dabble into it. And
that's why they just keep on doing this shit, because they know niggas gonna move on.
So now, naturally being the content creator, WL crypto guru, Faze Banks stepped in and said, hey buddy, we can help you with that. Me and these guys over at LA Vape Cabal, we can insert ourselves and help you get your crypto portfolio up. But what happens on the live stream, as you can see from the first screenshot where they were all sitting together, they have their coin, their meme coin MLG sitting right there as a part of the puzzle. Now, some are speculating that these guys came on in order to push their meme coin, which in real time Aiden Ross lost a bunch of money on, while the other guys sat around him and laughed about it.
Just listen.
Dude, can I talk about that?
Talk about what?
Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm
it's
down
just,
12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
People have been expecting this moment all day because, again, we're retarded. So a lot of people bought MLG probably today expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it. But it's fine. Again, this is something that we're all positioned in for good reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about a position like MLG.
Now, is there validity to what Faze Banks was saying? Sure, but he didn't say that the people who were selling were the guys right behind him laughing at him. Or at least that's what's being speculated. Now, obviously, Aiden Ross pulls out and feels like he's been lied to, but during the whole situation, you know, the guys behind him were the ones who were pulling the wool over his eyes. They were wolves in sheep's clothing, all that, etc., etc. But he never truly turns on Banks himself.
Yes, Rasmer, I sold Ethereum at the bottom because you and your schemy little friends wanted to dump on stream with me. And I bought a $25 million house, something you'll never accomplish. You should pay your taxes with all the ETH that you don't claim. I'm friends with Trump, so when I go to the White House, I'll just put your whole group that you guys don't pay your taxes and stuff like that. So I paid taxes on all my crypto, so I couldn't get approved for like a loan if I didn't pay my taxes. So I paid my taxes, and I bought a $25 million house. You and your friend group fucked up a lot of people's shit. So
did I mention Aiden's manager was involved as well somehow?
So Bob, you owe me money for the crypto shit.
You tell me the same manager that got in trouble, that was the one I got to his situation with Kai. Telling you, man, his ass need a new manager. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like this nigga's manager's always getting this nigga to some situation and shit.
With Banks, where someone tried to impersonate Banks and you vouched.
The reason why all this matters is because content creators often get taken advantage of. Aiden Ross is no stranger to this. Oftentimes, it seems like even his...
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, some niggas do get taken advantage of and shit. Like, you remember that once you did with Cardi and shit? Oh, bro, his ass just came on the stream and just dipped.
His closest friends around him being cuff him and cheese or take advantage of his kindness by not streaming as much as they say they're supposed to, or, you know, not boosting up Kick the platform like they promised they would. Or maybe some of these rappers go on there and take advantage of him like Playboy Cardi did, where he essentially took the
That's
bag
exactly
from
what I was
him.
talking about.
21 Savage, when he played the card game with him and ultimately jugged him right in front of his face.
Show it first, because I showed it first last time. Don't be weird.
I can't lose.
Cool.
Say dada.
Huh?
Say dada.
Come on, put me in.
Say dada.
Dada. Fuck!
Scratch.
But this one doesn't have a scratch and it's a king. I don't think you would do that, bro. Nah, they're scratched, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. These cards are both scratched.
What is scratch?
Look, I'll show you.
I got some
Wait, did he do that shit for money or so? If so, then damn.
Cash for you. Yeah, a little gift from me to you. You know, it's a good amount of money in here. You know, it's a lot amount of money in here. I got you, bro. Yeah, nah, that's...
People have criticized Aiden for the past couple of years for being overly green, overly generous, and essentially letting people take advantage of him. But this time it was supposed to be different, though. This time it was supposed to be his brother, Ricky Banks, Faze Banks. Like, this was supposed to be a guy who was never supposed to snake or swindle him at all. But ever since that rumor mill started swirling up, it got worse in the eyes of people for Faze Banks specifically. So naturally, he had to come to the internet and attempt to clear it up. He said, "On the phone with Aiden right now. We're doing a stream together tonight to address all of this. This whole thing has been wildly miscommunicated and destroyed my mental the last several months. I've wanted to more publicly talk about the situation for a while. Sucks any of this fucked with me and Aiden's relationship. See you guys tonight." So we waited. I waited. The whole internet waited for a live stream that never happened. All we did was get a bunch of tweets about Faze Banks saying that people are paying social media sites 40 to 50K to make smear campaigns to ruin his name. And then also he posted proof of his MLG profits and loss, revealing he lost over $100,000.
That's why I'm so glad I'm paying attention to like, you know, these websites and shit. Cause nigga, I did not even know about this whole MLG shit. Like, I don't even know what this shit is about. Look, all I heard was that this nigga was just scamming out of nowhere. I'm just like, what? But at this point now, I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not saying I expected that from him, but it's just like, so many creators get caught for scamming when they don't even need to scam. Like, y'all already making a lot of money. Like, Faze Banks, his ass is already making like hella money from Faze in general. Like, nigga, Faze became way more bigger. Like, this whole year, this year and last year, they was all on some big ass shit. He ain't even need to scam people. He ain't even need to scam motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was making a lot of money himself. Like, no, this don't even make sense why they be scammed.
Since the start.
Or at least they do it. They get caught. They get caught easily. Like, You know you're not meant to do it.
Part of the project, never making a profit. I didn't get any money. Maybe I'm not smearing his name, but I'm not getting any money from this. If there is $40,000 and $50,000, please come to my door. Back up in the Brinks trucks. And what's even stranger and puts a lot of credibility to people's beliefs is that last night Faze Banks also acknowledged that he would be stepping down from the Faze organization. He says, I have never scammed anyone a day in my fucking life. The entire narrative is unfair, and part of the reason it exists is because my Faze name is so easily farmed and manipulated. The fact this is affecting the guys at all is whack. So for the time being, I'm gonna be stepping away from not only Faze, but all this internet shit. It's destroying my life inside and out. Sucks my entire life gets ruined over something I didn't even do. The real ones know. I wish I could say I'll be back, but I really don't know if I will. That's a different type of bow out. I don't understand why he didn't go on stream, on anybody's stream, whether it be Jason, Max, Silky, Lacey, or Aiden himself, and acknowledge any of these things. And I'm not saying that Bank
Probably because of chat, because he probably knows that the chats be ruleless. I ain't gonna lie, like Twitch chats, like yes, they be ruleless. I ain't gonna lie, like you get found out for some, yeah, they'll be on your ass. I ain't gonna lie.
specifically did this. I don't know, but man, patterns be patterning on the internet.
As y'all seen, Banks has fully stepped down publicly as CEO. I would say that all the Faze guys will
See, look at chat, all spamming W's. We free, so that's part why he ain't do it on stream.
Faze.
I mean, to be fair though, Twitter be ruthless too though. I ain't gonna lie, so it was really no safe way of doing it, unless you just like post on his story or some shit.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit being handled in the back end that y'all just don't need to know about. Alright. And I will say that everything that's happening right now on Twitter, it will not affect the group or the future content. The subathon's still going on. Like, we're all still boys. Nothing is gonna change, and that's basically it.
Now it's good that all the Faze boys are sticking together in this situation, because
See, those niggas in chat was saying Rug new CEO, which I don't got no problem with that. Facebook CEO, he like, I ain't gonna lie, Facebook really like the only like old Faze nigga I really know. Like I know Adapt was there and stuff, but like when I was like younger, he was really the only Faze nigga I was watching back then. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, so I remember he used to do those like haunted house videos and shit. I remember that.
honestly, I don't know how this affects them, but this does open the door for a lot of questions. Why do
He's
people
he's really how I found out about Faze, cause I used to be confused. Like, yeah, all these people got Faze in their name. He's a part of that group of shit.
keep falling for these meme coin scams? Hell, even from an Aiden Ross perspective, I know you thought that you were in the inner circle, but why did you believe that you were going to be the one to benefit from this? This happens time and time again. We've seen it with Kanye, the Hawk Tua girl. We've seen this with many celebrities. They're used as a face so people can get off their scheme and scam quick, fast, in a hurry. And this has always existed, well before meme coins. This has existed with athletes signing their names to car dealerships, musicians signing their names to restaurants, and anything in between. Celebrities have always had their parasocial communities being taken advantage of by them, being used as the
This is why, like, just because of rare lifestyle doesn't mean you have to like that. Like, I'm like, that's how people just go off of shit. Just because they favorite creator like something, that means they'll have to try it and like it too. Like, nigga, no. Like those AV or Walmart shoes and shit. I don't know how that shit was trending and shit, but some creator went viral with that, so now everybody wants to wear that shit. Like me, I'm not just gonna wear that shit because it's some random creator just start wearing that shit. I gotta see if I like it at first. Or I'm just keep on wearing what I wear. I'm not gonna change my style because some other creator, made a new style trending. Why would I do that?
face of whatever scheme or scam the schemester or scamtress can come up with. And it's honestly getting tiresome. I think it's getting worse because nowadays we are more parasocial than ever, but there has to be some sort of regulatory boards that can get in front of any and all of this. Now, where it looks really shady in the light is that Faze Banks has a history of scamming people or misleading people. Let's just say sketchy at the worst. There was Bank Social, his crypto project, this MLG coin, some CSGO wild gambling thing that he had back in 2015 to 2017. And hell, maybe he himself is being used as somebody to get these scams off, but it makes it worse when he associates other friends of the industry in these situations. And then in his explanation, it's not like he goes about it the best way, seemingly throwing people up underneath the bus and trying to defend his own name.
I mean, I saw a lot what Banks said. I saw the way he's going about defending himself, but one thing I haven't seen him say is if those DMs are real or not, what he said in the chat. It seems like he's kind of dancing around that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, like, it's just, bro, like, we all fuck up, we all make mistakes, but it's all about taking accountability for a lot of stuff, right? It's like, hey, bro, like, I said that shit, my fault, I was wrong. I threw you under the bus when, you know, I should take blame for that. I made that stream happen. It's shit like that, right? Like, say, like, bro, I genuinely couldn't believe it when I saw that message, especially like the way it was worded. When I read that shit at the end saying there's only one bad actor in this and it's Aiden, I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was a crazy thing to read, right? Like,
it was me, Wumatama, Koling, and Cheezer. We all invested in MLG, bro, behind the scenes. I thought I was gonna become a millionaire. Well, no, I don't know if it was Banks' fault, whose fault it was, because I don't know, bro.
Even creator Cuffham had to come out and say that he fell for this scheme. Look, I don't know the odds and ins and outs of the exact situation, but I think an overarching message that a lot of creators can take away from this, and it's something that's actually been unraveling for the past couple weeks, is that all these creators are not your friends. They have their own motives, they have their own narratives, they have their own intentions. It's
not your friends. Like, just because you see, bro, just because they say, you know what, I'm trying to think. Just, well, let me think. Well, okay, for example, right? Just because they try out some medicine, and they say, oh yeah, this medicine is good for you, doesn't mean it's actually good for you. That could just be, you know, that company trying to use their image to sell their shit, but in reality, it's not good for you. I don't know. I thought that was a bad example, but yeah, you know what I mean.
especially ones that you meet later on in life. Like, Banks found people in the early inception of the Faze group that were like his family for real, for real. People that come along after that, sure, he's got good intentions, as told by the messages in the community where he said, fuck Aiden Ross. But ultimately, I think we often, as consumers of the content, keep forgetting that these people are coworkers as opposed to friends. Now, I know that that's the way that they pose it in real life, is that they are actual friends. They love each other. They're really close to each other. But the reality of the situation is they're really no different than the coworkers that you and I have. When I clock in and I sit down at my desk next to my coworker, a hi, bye, did you see the big game last night is the most that I'm giving them. This is no different. The only thing that makes it slightly different is because they make tons of money off of each other. But any chance in which they can 10x that tons of money, they're going to do it. Any chance in which they can take advantage of them, they're going to do it. It's happened too many times before. Now, granted, there are certain situations in which I think legitimate friendships are made later down the line, but now, especially with the corporatization of streaming, the capitalists have gotten involved. There's more money now than ever. People are using people, and we should just leave it at that. That's what it straight up is. Because now we're sitting here a day later where a bunch of people got scammed. Not just the creators, but real life fans of these communities got scammed. And the only person celebrating is Rouge Drop 'em Off.
And just wait until y'all see that crypto shit that they up to, twin. They got something cooking, twin. That's why all these niggas trying to, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say too.
Not wrong, like, but shit, I ain't gonna lie, it's just like, yeah, nigga, all these creators and shit, nigga, so many of them has been caught these scams so much, like, I ain't gonna lie, it's not even that surprising, man. Hey, it's not wrong, like, niggas are just co-workers. You can't be trusting every creator you know. Just cause they say, try this product, it's good for you, doesn't mean it's good for you. And I seen that shit happen so many times with creators and shit where they'll sell a product, claim it's good for you. And they'll get you in because they're your favorite creator. So they expect you to actually try this shit. Some niggas will try that shit. It turns out that shit be having bad results. Just because the creator likes something doesn't mean you gotta like it too. Just remember that. But yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, follow my socials. And we on the road to 1K.